YouTube, what's up? It's Scotty Kazan, the Balloon Man, and I'm going to show you how I make my list board. I'm going to show you everything that you need to know. So let's get started, because I don't want to waste time. I'm a busy man. So yeah, let's get into it. Avery, that's the company. It's good stuff. This is their app or software program, and this way the shipping labels, you pick the sizes that you want. So I got the 6 shipping label. So then I do 6, but if you get like the 2 or the 4 or the 8 or the 12, then the picture will fit into the shipping label much easier. It's all done for you. And that's really cool. And then these are my Googled images. So for example, I did Google cartoon bulldog, and I also Googled cartoon pug, and then I had to find pictures that were not watermarked. And most of them weren't. And some of them weren't compatible. Like, for example, one time I had this really good monkey, but the monkey, for whatever reason, the file format not compatible, so I had to use a different monkey. And it's fine, but I just wish I had the monkey I wanted. But anyway, yeah, I got some stuff. Let's get to the next part. So the next thing you need are these Avery shipping label squares. And, like I said, they come in 6, and this is the one I like using because they're small but not too small, and they're just perfect, and you'll see why very shortly. There we go. And the next thing we need is more Avery. It doesn't have to be Avery, but it's good stuff. Self-Adhesive laminating sheets. And the thing is, I learned this the hard way, but this stuff is pretty sticky. Pretty sticky. So yeah, I would cut it first. And that's the lesson I learned, and you'll see why. And it says peel here, but it's good stuff. All right, next part. So before I show you the finished product, I just want to show you the evolution of my list board. There was this one, which was about a year ago, and I could tell because, has all the Halloween stuff, so I made this last October, I guess, or late September. And I mean, look at this thing. What a disaster. But people loved it, and, it was cool, but then it got messy, and then it was just, it's okay. And let me just show you the line work side. This is the line work side. All right, so then this list evolved into this list, and this is like the 5th version of this list, but in essence this is the main list. And as you can see, it's nice, but from wear and tear, it's not looking good. It's not doing well. So it was time. It was definitely time. And even the corrugated plastic board, which we're going to talk about soon, got bent. And yeah, it was time. And yeah, this is the line work side. And yeah, it just, it took a beating. I really did a lot of gigs with this. But say bye-bye. And here it is, the new revised list. Now, the only thing I just learned is that it is not waterproof yet. It's water resistant, but earlier there was a little stain. See that little stain? And I thought it was like some kind of Sharpie smudge, and I got a washcloth and tried to wash it out, but unfortunately it already did a little bit of water damage in certain parts. But anyway, let me zoom out. There it is, the full list. And I laminated it, but because I laminated it so quickly, it's not great. There's a lot of air bubbles. So I might have to end up doing this list one more time, but I ran out of ink, and let me show you why. So I ran out of ink because I printed the images on the wrong side, because of course I did. You got to put the paper in this way and not this way. And I obviously wasted a ton of ink from that and a ton of time. So by the time I got the new stuff printed, I was in a big hurry, and so it goes. It's a little bit damaged. Oh well. See, it's got air bubbles. But, like I said, it's water resistant. I mean, I was using a washcloth, and it's really nice. And it's got a nice shimmer. So let's talk about a few things since we're here. I added that because a lot of the balloon artists are putting that on. So I figured, let me just throw that on there. It's no big deal. And then I also added, well, this was there, but I put it all in one. And then somebody put this on there, Balloon Twister Central forum, and I decided, I might as well throw that on there too. And if you want to talk about the evolution of the list, I'll say this. Based on everything I've been making, no one gets the dragonfly. It's very sad. Nobody gets the squirrel. The robot, once. The alien, Toy Story, once. Emojis, not really. Let's see, what else didn't really sell? The alien, never. And, the Thor hammer on fire. Thor hammer was fire. Everyone was getting at. And the Hulk. The bee, super rare. The chicken, never. The frog, never, ever. The lizard, sometimes. Fruit basket, never. So, yeah. Had to learn what's going to work and what's not going to work. And for the back, it doesn't really matter. It's more about speed. All right, so now let's talk about the new additions. The Halloweens are in. Look at those. Those are so cool. So I'm stoked on that. And we got the mitt and the hoop. And we also got the jetpack and the butterfly wings. We'll see how that flies. The angel wings on the other board did not sell. We tried the jester hat, Star Wars. Let's see where that's going to go. And then what else is going to be an experiment? I would say... no, that's pretty much it. Everything else has its moments. And then for the back, there it is, short and sweet. Short and sweet, nice and clean. So yeah, guys, I really love this concept because I made this board by myself, and the only thing I needed to get was this corrugated plastic. That's what it's called. It's signboard. But if you put up signboard on Google, you're not going to find what you're looking for. You need corrugated plastic. That's the stuff. So once you get the corrugated plastic, then you can pick the size you want, and you usually get them in bulk. And yeah, I'm stoked on the lamination because I really think it's going to hold up a lot longer than the other board held up. So anyway, guys, hope this helps. I've seen a lot of balloon artists post on Balloon Twister Central about what they do for their list. And a lot of people have really nice lists, and they're all good. But I got to tell you two things. For one, the kids absolutely love looking at all these pictures. And for two, when an adult sees the list, when a parent sees the list and they ask, and I swear I've been asked this question over 100 times, you can make all of those? And I say, yup. And they go, wow. Every time. Because showing this much versatility, I mean, people are impressed. They're just like, whoa, how do you know how to make all those balloons? It's amazing. And I'm like, I can go off the board. I have balloons not even on this board that I can make. But that's the cool part, is that, you want to obviously impress people, and you want to make sure you put your best foot forward, right? So that's what this list is. The other list is more for events that, hey, we got to get moving. Oh, and look, there's a little bonus. I decided to get a little funny and see if anyone's going to notice that. I wonder if anyone's going to notice that. I think they are. If they look close enough, I think they are going to notice it. I mean, if you get closer and closer, then you see it. So, yeah, I'm having a little fun with it, as of course. And, we'll test it out. We'll see what's selling. We'll see what's not selling. And then I'll make revisions, Sometimes I'm in the mood for something, and sometimes I'm really not in the mood for something. For example, yes, I can make a mermaid, but I really don't want a mermaid on the board. I just worry that I'm going to make 50 mermaids at a party. So, all right, guys, hope you like it, and I will see you very soon.